PC Pete and in the loft in here early. What's up, guys? And you too, Nosy. Couldn't forget, just had to see the name first. Had to prove to myself it was real. What's up, Bowden88? In the loft, just there again. You know, what's up, dude? You too, Nosy on YouTube, of course. This is a Jonah Plan build, guys. In a case that I don't believe I've built in before. Believe it or not, there's a case I haven't built in. Crazy. Okay, cool. But yeah, what's up, Plum Crazy? Incredible Xander, Gingerbread, MDS. Hope you all are having a fantastic morning, or you know, whatever part of the world you're in. Jonah Plan build, make sure the fire extinguisher is close by. And, you know, he does a pretty good job planning builds. Usually it's the opposite. Usually it's like if I plan a build, it's like the fire extinguisher. Is there an audio sync issue? Yeah, let me I'll restart both real quick. Hold on one second, guys. Right. Let's see if that is any better. Ah. Is that any better? Seems better. Ah, Goofy. Ah. What up, Leos Chief? Perfect audio sync.
We strive for perfection. Skid mark build? Can you all chill?
Yeah, Matt's always pooping.
Wait, Jonah planned this, aka skid mark?
Jonah build.
So it's a skid mark.
Yeah, Incredible Xander is like Jonah Plan build. You need a fire extinguisher. I was like, yeah, it's usually like my builds more of. Jonah gets to. Oh, here's the way I would put it, guys. I plan with parts that we have on hand, so typically my builds can get a little weird. Jonah just gets free reign with the credit card, basically, because he refuses to do that.
He's like, I don't want to. He did claim this graphics card, though.
He did claim the card.
So he worked with that.
Which is a 7800 XT.
Oh my God, what is that?
5 gifted subs from Northern Tech Hermit.
Thank you, Northern Tech Hermit.
Thank you. Yeah, now that we figured out Twitch with their new alerts, we might have to maybe have someone make us some actual good alerts. So yeah. I'm getting. It's been like 5 years, guys, of not having custom alerts.
Hop on, if there's any graphic or like, I would say more animators is probably what we're looking for. Any like video, like animators who do a really good job with like custom graphics and stuff like that. Would love to talk to you. Just shoot us an email or Twitter. I'll probably just I'll either put something out on Twitter or we'll look on the Fiverr routes. But it might be worth getting some nice custom ones because we're growing on Twitch rapidly. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Jelly. Oh, Jelly's here spamming emotes.
Oh, Jelly. I like how Jelly's good morning himself. We could have said that to you, buddy.
The gaming PC has been delayed. Yes, so for those who didn't hear yesterday, the PC giveaway stream is delayed to next week for very good reason, which you all will know more about tomorrow. Just saying, tomorrow. You'll know more about tomorrow. And yeah, you'll be excited about it, but also we're gonna make the actual stream portion a little better. We did some planning yesterday during our monthly meeting.
McAllister really took that away.
McAllister said, well, you know, when I brought it up, he looked at me, he's like, you didn't tell me because I'm the one who loves to cook. And then he just went, no, I'm gonna take it all over.
Ever since MC Eats went away, I don't give him that anymore. You know?
This is gonna be nice. I like this cooler.
It's
basically Deep Cool. I think they stole the Deep Cool. That's like their
yeah,
block.
that is their thing.
They probably stole it.
Guys, I'm gonna grab, before I forget, Matt, you can tell them about it, but I'm gonna grab the Instax camera.
Oh yeah, so if you guys don't know, well actually you wouldn't know because we just talked about it yesterday. We're starting a new thing for PCs that we list on the website, to where if you buy one of our PCs, it's gonna come with a little Polaroid printout of the PC that we take on our photo set, and Jackson and I will sign it. So it's gonna be a cool little inclusion for those who are gonna buy a PC from us. You'll have a picture of where it was built, signed by us, and you'll get to keep it forever.
And now this is a trial run, so that is one stipulation. This first, what do we, is it the 14 to the 18, 12 to the 16?
Well, technically, pretty much any PC we're building from today on will have one. So.
Yeah, as long as, well yeah, they will.
Yeah.
Technically, it's supposed to be as long as you order between I guess the 18th to the 22nd.
Yes.
If you order a PC between the 18th and the 22nd, but TBH, like someone could order this and we're gonna have a picture of it.
So, yeah, so probably any of the ones that we build from now until the end of that date on stream will come with one, but then guaranteed any PC you buy on that
Basically
date
between
range.
now and the 22nd.
Yeah.
I will say Staples probably won't come with one for now. But that week, if anybody, just any PC is guaranteed to come with one. But then before then, PCs like this, whenever we remember at least, we'll go ahead and do the picture of.
This is a huge case. And isn't this one Jonah said he wanted to get because he was inspired by the one that we got from Costco? Because this is a Fantex case.
It does look a lot like it.
It looks a lot like it, but it's definitely bigger. Because there's the Costco one down there.
Yeah, that thing's big. Good idea in the signed picture. Thank you. I just like Jonah yesterday during the meeting. I just don't really see, I don't think people are going to find any value
I don't think people are going to find value in a signed picture.
No, later on, Tyler's talking to me. He goes, I don't even know where that, he's like, what does that even mean? He's like half the people that buy from you all buy for you all.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, I had to agree. Yeah, Jonah will have to ship, because this thing's heavy.
Yes. Jonah will have to ship it himself.
Is that case about the size of the Haven?
Haven's bigger.
No, Haven is bigger and probably about double the weight.
Yeah. Haven is probably one of the chunkiest cases that's not the 1000D Corsair that we've built with. Are you guys getting affected by storms? No. There's nothing going on here.
Oh, you know what'd be really cool is if David ends up going with our, on Twitter, ends up agreeing to the prices. I didn't realize, but 3 of the cases are pretty crazy that are in there.
Yeah, they are.
See what they were, the half cases? Do you guys think the AM4 socket is still a good option? Thanks. It's for the right person, yes. Which honestly, we still recommend it to a lot. I think for a lot of people, you're the right person. The only downside now is with going AM4, you're not really saving a ton of money compared to if you go with the 7500F or the 7600. Now, obviously, getting the DDR5 RAM is going to cost you more. Typically, the motherboards are more. So it just depends. If you're on a really, really tight budget and you just want the best performance right now for your tight budget, AM4 can still be a good move.
I'm be curious because, I would say really tight budget, AM4 is becoming a really viable option compared to even those CPU motherboard RAM combos from AliExpress. You can go AM4 and that's an upgrade path. That's awesome. But I definitely think it's going to be interesting because we have a build in December where we're going to use the 5700X 3D, which that theoretically price-wise would be close to you getting a 7500F and going AM5. Will that be worth it for some people? It would be an interesting test because I personally would lean 7500F at that price point because you are getting AM5, an upgrade path. But the one debate that some people would say is, well, you got to make sure if you are going that route to make sure to get a good motherboard that can handle those upgrades in the future. You don't want to cheap out on a really cheap motherboard just to get an AM5 preach upgrade path, and then your motherboard can't handle much of the CPU. So you still need to get a solid CPU. So that's where the price to performance still is back and forth. Going to go and vote soon. Have breakfast, ain't no tradition. I made it to vote this morning.
Nice. Yeah, there's definitely some benefits of going 7000 series as well. Just with overall performance. Now, I know that they say I think the 5700X 3D in most games performs really similar to the 7600X. So it is still, it's a really good CPU. It's just the whole, do you want to have DDR5 and some other cool stuff now? And also, honestly, in the future, you may get some really nice features from Windows and BIOS updates.
They got a cheap 84. The 8400F is a weird CPU. It's very limited. I would just get the 7500F. No. This worried me for a second. I saw this and I was like, wait a minute. Are these white fans? It has this right here, but then it says black up top.
It looks weird. It's totally different fans, it looks like.
Oh, I love this. This is a quality name right here.
Make it be cool. Make it be cool.
Are these Thermalright or are these... I can't even tell what they are. I'm assuming they're Thermalright to match those fans.
I don't know, dude. The names look different. The boxes look totally different, so I was kind of questioning.
Wait, what did he... Hold up. What did Jonah do here?
I was like, did someone send us the wrong fans? I don't know.
Yeah, he definitely got different fans.
Was it on purpose, though? I don't know.
Well, because, these have this, And this single fan you got has a Thermalright logo in it.
Oh, but they are all infinity on the sides, so I mean, I guess he knew what he was doing.
We're gonna build it, and he's gonna. These are uni fans, so I don't know if he did that on purpose. We'll figure it out.
I remember him telling me that he wanted to try those. I just didn't know about the single different fan. So my only guess is he couldn't find the same person that made one fan.
Close enough.
It is close enough, I think.
Wait, I mean, $86 is really cheap if that's how cheap the 8400F is.
Oh.
Is that with the discount codes they're running right now, or is that like normal pricing? I will say everything is incredibly cheap on AliExpress right now using their discount code that they're running.
Take advantage.
Yes, please take advantage. Might even have to do a little after the fact mention on the build guide we did, because we priced it at $600, but I think now if you look back at it, it's more than that. Jonah's here. Jonah, you do know that the 3-pack of uni fans are different from the single fan in the back, right? Like they're different brands. Like these right here. Just making sure you knew that.
Oh, okay, I see. So when we're using the infinity fans, they come on this too.
Yes.
So is that 3 different brands of fans, or are those?
These are
thermal?
This is Thermalright.
Oh, okay,
that's Thermalright.
Thermalright.
This is a different brand.
Well, that makes more sense.
All right, so you couldn't find a perfectly matching fan. There you go.
I like how this box is like cotton candy.
Cotton
I'm just gonna eat it.
How different? They're not that different.
Well, one of them's white. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, one's white. That's crazy. Don't fire him for an honest mistake. No, he's done.
His mistakes are never honest. I'm gonna be real.
They're always devious. There's always some
heat behind them. Nah, fire everyone. You know what? We're done. Shutting whole companies down.
Also, to be fair, we are gonna run them this way too. So.
Nah, it's cool. This'll look nice. I think Jonah was kind of thinking when he did this one.
Was he using his noggin?
I think a little bit.
Chad, does Jonah use his noggin? Oh wait, my bad.
Fire yourself, Matt. Do it.
Fire me? All right, I'm done.
How would you fire yourself if you had to like talk to yourself about it?
Matt, your work's been unacceptable. You gotta go. Just send yourself home. Go play video games.
Mine would be Jackson. This is your 8th time to HR this week. I'm getting tired of you sitting in my own lap. You're done. Like having mismatched socks. Nothing wrong with that. That was a little phase, you know.
Okay, I'm getting Unifan PTSD. How's this go on?
Uh-oh. I'm very excited for the future. What does that mean, Warhand? Be excited for the now.
The future is now.
The future is now.
Chad, would you say there were sacrifices made on this build?
Like some serious ones, perhaps? In general, is there a point where you will ever choose an AIO over air-cooled? Oh, I mean, generally a lot of times, me personally, I will choose an AIO over a tower cooler. I will say I have been using tower coolers a lot more recently because the price.
On the budget.
Yeah, the price has really come down. I mean, for a while there, it was hard to recommend them because, like, they didn't look great. I mean, I remember the best cooler on the market, and looking at that sheet yesterday reminded me of that was, like, the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Black.
Yep.
And that one was, like, $50. And then liquid coolers, especially when we were buying, like, Vitra in bulk, we could get those for, like, $55, $60. And it's like, okay, a 240 ml liquid cooler versus the Hyper 212. So, yeah, for a while it was a no-brainer to just go liquid cooler for almost everything.
We no longer need your service. We're all done.
Oh.
This is now Jonah Bros, guys. Skid Mark Bros.
The Skid Mark Bros. I would say the one that we were saying yesterday, but I can't say that one.
We can't say that one on stream. that one's not it.
Jonah's little pet name, you know?
Best AM5 chip for a 4060, 7500F. I will say until the 7600, is it getting any cheaper? I know it's gone up in price a bit, or is it kind of still over 200?
I know when it was 100 and like, I think it hit what, 180 at one point?
Yeah, it was.
And that's when it was kind of like, well, if you want it quick, just get that one, you know? But yeah, recently it's been like, we're talking a $70 to like $90 difference.
So if you're willing to wait, and also with the sales are running right now, you could probably get one for about $100. Like,
I will say, and you definitely are waiting.
Yes, you are waiting.
One thing to keep in mind. Like, don't expect to get that thing in like a week. I know I have a couple builds back there waiting on some.
Normally it's like 2 to 3.
No, we don't need no politics here, okay now?
Yeah, none of that politics. We're here to build computers. Go vote, regardless of what your stance is, go vote. But we ain't gonna be talking about politics.
So I'm gonna tell y'all something too. No matter what you say, nobody's gonna change their mind.
No one's changing their
mind.
I
don't know
why
people talk about politics and it makes me think of sports. You know, where it's like Matt, have you ever felt like switching up from UK? Probably not.
No, never.
Like, and no matter how much like people talk crap, you know, it's not gonna make you feel any different. So there's no point, guys, in talking about it, having signs. Just vote. Have a good life. You know.
Have a good life.
I sound like the back of an air cooler box. Vote. Have good life.
What do you think the 4060 should do when the 5060 comes out? Run away and hide. I don't know. It depends what the 5060 is going to be. I would hope at this point.
I really hope it's not like they don't do the same thing where it's like major performance with DLSS.
Yeah, I hope it's like, you know, my perfect world hope would be it's like 4070 level.
That would be awesome.
If it's 4070 level, a little more VRAM, maybe the base model comes with 12.
Single 8-pin.
Single 8-pin.
Oh man, that would be nice.
That'd be nice.
I don't see why they couldn't. Well, okay, I can see why they couldn't do that. If the 5090 is like not much better than the 4090, then yeah, how could they do that?
But the 5090 is as crazy as people think it's going to be.
I'm just really hyped. I'm really hoping, just like the last few series, that middle lineup is just really good, like the 5070, 5070 Ti, etc., 5080.
15% would be very good.
I mean, we've said this before. We're totally cool with AMD stepping down from the high-end thing.
Yep, I'm cool with that.
Now I'm hoping, I don't want them to step down too much. It would be nice if they stayed kind of where they're at, or maybe slightly lower. Like, I don't need to have a card that's gonna compete with like the 5090, but it would be nice if they at least go up to whatever the 5070 Ti, I would say. It'd be nice if they went up to that level.
Because right now their best card is just a 4080 competitor.
Yes.
So.
And without like the streaming capabilities, so yeah, it'd be nice if. That'd be another cool thing too, is if maybe this generation they get even better with streaming.
That's like the saying that I've said since like the RX 480 was released. Like maybe one day AMD will make their encoder much better. It's gotten better. I mean, I'm not saying like it's horrible, but it has issues still. Will I be able to wait early at Best Buy for them to open and get a 9800X 3D in store? I have no idea what the stock's going to be like.
Best Buy, that's an interesting one to
Best
try.
Buy would probably have them. They normally have the AMD CPUs on launch and NVIDIA GPUs, so maybe, but...
I will say that's the CPU I kind of got my potential eyes on if I do upgrade. Still so on the fence about it.
I bought a 6800, love that thing, so I love that range of cards, hoping to see an 8800 soon. That'd be nice. To be fair, though, do you love the 6800 because of its launch price or what it's at now? Because it launched at $600, and now you can get it for $300, which it was good at that price, so don't get me wrong, but it's definitely a card at, you know, $300 now is really good price performance. On launch, it was a high-end GPU, so... Just don't expect something like that to happen where like, oh yeah, this GPU's gonna launch at $300, and I'm like, well, you know. From innovation perspective, they should be reaching for the sky in order to get the money back from what they need to sell the fruits of their labor. So it seems weird not to have a high-end card. Well, the thing is, they're just not selling their high-end cards. And I think it's a pretty comfortable business strategy for a business like AMD to really just rein in the mid-range and like be the go-to option for mid-range builds, and NVIDIA could be the high-end ones. Margins are probably really good on high-end GPUs, but they could be good on mid-range if they get their production down right. So
I'm sure that RMA is also probably pretty high on like the high-end stuff, which probably isn't fun for companies either. Like failure rate is, I guess, what I'm getting at.
So I don't think it's a bad thing at all that they're doing that. An AliExpress seller tried to get you. That's one thing. So we love AliExpress, but it's just like eBay. There are sellers that will try to scam you. You just got to read reviews of sellers, try to avoid buying from sellers that have no feedback. There's a lot of them that are very highly rated that have like tens of thousands of orders.
There's a lot that are even just like US based. Like they literally, it is eBay.
So
yeah, don't ever blame, like I know a lot of people, I hear this a lot where people be like, eBay scammed me or AliExpress scammed me. I'm like, no, you got scammed by a person.
It's a marketplace. They do what they can for moderation, but you know, people are going to make accounts. You don't ban them instantly. You let them go, and if they scam people, then they'll get banned. It's kind of what happens on eBay too. Let's see. Yeah, for me, I would like to upgrade my PC, but I gotta see myself want to really be committed to another game after Black Myth Wukong, because like that's the only game right now that I've like devoted all my time into. I gotta find myself actually wanting to play another game.
What do you mean by NVIDIA crate dunnage?
What y'all talking about?
I don't know, it's plumb crazy saying that they hauled a bunch of NVIDIA stuff and it makes them think that 50 series are in the States. I mean, I would think so by now, because they literally do have like about a month and a half until they're supposed to be like actually unveiling them.
I would assume they're here. Why wouldn't they be?
You just filed a grievance with AliExpress. I guess I need to do it with PayPal as well. On like getting scammed or something.
Have you disputed through AliExpress yet? Because AliExpress is really good if it doesn't deliver through the deliver window, you hit the appeal option and they'll immediately give you your money back.
To answer your question, no, there will not be any more space needed between your GPU and your RAM. The backplate on a graphics card is always going to be in the same spot. Now, obviously, going down, yes, that will change because the cards will be thicker.
You just did? The problem is I got a tracking number this morning around 4. Well, then that means it did ship. So you're kind of going to have to wait now.
I would dodge it. I remember eBay sellers selling one paperclip or rubber band for a penny so their ratings would go up.
Tracking number shows it was delivered on the 28th. Oh, it's one of those where it says it was delivered.
See, that's why I always look at eBay's eBay sellers' actual their actual reviews. Like, I want to know what they sold. Another thing I'll commonly do, like for example, if I'm looking to build a build with a used card, and let's say like I really want this one to be good, I don't want a mining card, I will look at the seller's history, and if I see that like all they sell is like, let's just say GPUs and shoes, I instantly know that they probably did botting and they probably did mining.
Yeah,
so like, especially the cards are used. I like how this case is like, you notice how it's like crooked? Look at the power supply.
Oh, it's like slanted. Interesting. Oh, so the address was delivered to, a home address when my shipping address is a business. So okay. So I would just verify that with AliExpress and be like, hey, did you look back at the seller too? Does the seller have feedback?
I mean, because it is possible they just delivered to the wrong place.
Yeah, they could have delivered it to the wrong spot.
It's happened to me. You used to get free stuff on Amazon for writing a good review. Yeah, that's something that's always been pretty controversial is companies that'll give you like gift cards or they'll give you like free products in exchange for like, they basically tell you, like they don't straight up say, leave us a 5-star review for this, but they'll be like, leave us a review for this and they'll have a picture of all 5 stars, you know? And they probably just assume like, well, I'm not gonna get a free product if I give them a 1 star. So that's always been like a little shady. I know it's a new thing with, what is it, the FCC or whatever? Yep. And Google reviews.
You can't pay anyone for Google reviews. You can't give them like X in exchange for a Google review.
And we got some competition likes to do that, so yeah. When I was shopping for my GPU, I was looking at the Gigabyte Eagle 4070. Right after you placed your order, the price dropped to $600, so I clicked on the seller and it showed the shop had just opened and all their products were nudie posters. Wow. So wait, did you get it?
Did you buy it though? If you did, that's pretty bold of you, I'll be honest.
Nudie posters.
That's the beauty of a credit card, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm taking the peels off these, so don't go touching these.
Correction, it's the beauty of a credit card and living in the United States of America.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, just the beauty of living in the United States, you just can never get scammed.
Twitch acting up, what's Twitch doing? Oh, you order from a sold and shipped by Amazon? That sounds like a safer bet.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, Thermalright?
That was pretty clean, don't it?
Dude, they peeled right off. No residual. We need to tell some other sellers about these.
XFX, I noticed their newest GPU, because we just got a, 7600 XT. We've been, I did the peel on the 6900 and it left a bunch of residue, and then the 7600 XT did not. So I was like, I think they're improving.
Well, this is good, this is good. Loved it when there was fake Sapphire store selling 7900 XTXs for like 400.
Yeah, I remember that. That was during like the holidays last year.
You know, I don't know. I have never fallen scam to one of those. I mean, maybe as like a little kid, like I do remember, I have a really good memory of, I really wanted something to finally like, I didn't have my first computer yet. And so I wanted like a good laptop, and there was some site that I remember I just had laptops just for stupid cheap. And I didn't actually buy one, but I remember like, I was like, oh, can I get this? And you know, my parents been like, that seems too good to be true. But I will say like, What's up?
Do you know where there's a guy out back looking for 11492?
11490.
Hydromax building, he said.
Oh, what is it? 11492?
Yeah.
So that is. So we're here. It's that building that has like the little school in it. It's in the same parking lot. Like if it goes all the way back on the left, it'll be his left side.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So like, you know how here's the dumpsters?
Yeah.
If you just go straight back and then hang a left, it's in that large building there.
Okay.
I guess. That's what it says at least. I don't think I've ever seen that store before. Oh yeah, so yeah, I just don't get how people like, you know, I really do live by the saying, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. And don't get me wrong, saving $5 to $10, that's not too good to be true. Like no. that's everyday life, that's normal. But like, whenever someone sees like a $1,000 graphics card for $400, I'm like, how do you even like risk buying that? Like, how do you even think that could be real?
So like, it's real. What do you mean?
Maybe the sellers are just doing like a little fire sale. 7,600 for prices. I mean, honestly, I think, aren't those we're starting to see them for like 180, 190 on eBay.
Yep, that's pretty fair.
If you're brave enough. 12,609K. I'm assuming you mean 12,600K. Wow, for $109.
I love those.
I'll tell you what, if you do a DDR5 board, solid, very solid. But you can get DDR4 as well if you're looking for like best bang for buck. It's a scam though? Oh. Well, not solid.
I mean, we've seen them sell for that cheap, so
yeah,
that's the weird part.
I feel like we have. 12th gen's like the kind of the CPU lineup, honestly even 13 and 14, where we've been seeing them at times where we're like, wow, that does not seem like it should be real.
We had the deals on the 12700KF for a while there.
If you get quotes from every car dealership in your area, the price difference can be up to 3K difference. That's too good to be true, but that works. I mean, when we're talking about, okay, let's talk percentage-wise.
Yeah, it's all percentage
If
discounts.
we're talking, I mean, 3K might be off of like a $40,000 car. That's like a few percentage.
Yeah. And I guess if you're paying cash, that's a pretty big difference. But like, if you're someone financing, I mean, does it really like...
But I mean, at the end of the day, though, percent-wise, if we're talking like a few percent, but then let's say like the 700 XTX, that's over 50%.
Yeah.
Like when it was MSRP, that's over 50% off. That's too good to be true. Now, 5 to 10%, that's not too good to be true. That's real. That's realistic. 110 for 12600K, that sounds like it'd be a used market. I mean, I feel like new.
We've seen them new. Like I mean, that was like Black Friday last year. TikTok Shop was going nutty with those, and they were selling them for like
110, 120 bucks.
I thought recently Zach found 12700 KFs or something like that.
Yeah, those are ones that I think we got a couple of those.
Was that Best Buy or something?
Maybe. I know the guy in chat said the other day Best Buy was dumping all their 12 gen for like next to nothing. So that's, I mean, that price isn't like too outrageous anymore. And it's 12 gen, I mean, it's 2 generations old at this point. So, I mean, at some point they're going to want to get rid of it. They still have it.
$600 for 4090. Yeah, definitely too good to be true. But see, this guy's a good example. Got a 4060 marketplace for 150. Send a message to the seller within the next 5 minutes. Had a 4.9 star rating. Guy just wanted to upgrade to a better GPU for flight sim. And that's a good example of like, you know, someone just not wanting to wait. You know, like they're gonna try to go below the market. Like I do that a lot, because I don't really personally like waiting. Like, you know, a great example is Zach with his Neo. Like he's had offers that he could have sold it for already. I hate having to deal with people just to get an extra $50, for example.
That was with my Jeep, honestly. I could have waited a little longer, but I was like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, and you don't want to, it's not just waiting, but also having to talk to people constantly.
Meeting up with them, have them, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because when you think about it, if your time is money, which everyone's time is money, getting that extra $50 may really not be worth it for you. And the headache, too. 1200 Fs, those things I've seen as cheap as $60. I've seen them for like 60, 70, which is crazy. So, you know, honestly, the 12600K F, you know, being like 120-ish, it makes sense.
Best Buy was selling yeah, the 1200K for 120 is wild.
Yeah, if that was real, that's just bonkies.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, I said 2 generations. They're 3 generations old now. There's 15. There's like the ultra CPUs are out. So,
I mean, honestly, for 120, that's cheap enough for me to be like, screw it. I'm not even going 7,000 series or 9,000 and just do that instead.
That's a good CPU.
Yeah. And I'm not a big fan of like i9s. I'm not a big fan of like just paying the i9 price, but for that, it's just stupid. It's like, why not? 1200 is 80 on Amazon. Yeah, that's about right. I'd say that's like normal. Well, that's good. That's good normal pricing. But like I said, you'll see them go as low as like $60, $69.
Okay, I think. Let me take this off.
I
think that pops off.
Go away, little cable.
I didn't really check the Unifan. I'm assuming it's ARGB. Yeah, it's ARGB.
Yeah, it is. This case does not come with a
no hub.
That's interesting.
Future?
Yeah.
There you go.
Probably. Micro Center and Amazon has high i9s for cheap right now. Well, and you know, it makes sense. I mean, let's be real. They're trying to get their new Ultra out. They've kind of had a lot of problems, and they're not selling great, so they got to do what they got to do. Got to go to the DMV. Ooh, have fun.
DMVs.
I'm probably getting close to that time soon.
I think I need to go back. I still haven't paid my sales tax on my Jeep. They were making me come in. Have you done it online before, or do you have to go in every time to pay?
Oh, for sales?
Yeah.
I've had to always go in.
Okay. It was $5, and I'm just like, I'm gonna wait to go in until my registration's due for my other car, even though it's gonna accrue interest a little bit, and it's gonna be like $15. I'm just like, I'm not going in just for $5.
I normally, when I can, don't come after me. But normally on your sale title and bill of sale, you'll put a much lower number.
Yeah.
Just so you don't have to pay because 6% can be if we're talking like 10, 20,000.
Maybe $5 for me is ridiculous.
After you've already paid the sales tax to buy the car and you've already been paying property tax every year on it. And then the government's like, I want another 6% for you to privately sell it. And I'm like, nope.
Just send one of the employees. I'll send Jonah in to pay it.
Yeah.
No, but I had to pay my registration for my Tesla anyway, so I was like, well, I bet if I go online to try to renew that, it's going to tell me I have to come in anyways because I'm past due on the...
You know, I want to say, so when I went last year, because I remember I went and did like so what I always do, and I recommend this for anyone, is when you bring in, like let's say bring in that card saying it's time for you to pay, they're only going to try to make you pay on that one, unless you already owe on other cars. Then you have to pay those first. But what you can do is, I always do is I ask. You say, hey, is there anything else I can go ahead and prepay? And they'll check your other stuff, and usually they'll let you. And I want to say that last year I was able to actually do like an extended one where they let me prepay for like 2 years. So my tag was like one of my cars has like a 2-year tag on it, I believe.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, the giveaway stream will be now the 15th. We'll have a bunch of advertising stuff probably out by the end of the week would be the best estimation, but probably before that.
And it'll be very worth it, guys. You're gonna love it.
You'll hear about it tomorrow. I should be able to tell you all tomorrow, I think.
Not for any particular reason.
Actually, no, not tomorrow. Wait, maybe tomorrow. I'll have to see.
Depending on the time.
Yeah, I'll have to see what the time is.
It's tomorrow time.
It is tomorrow time. Yeah, if you won a PC in the last year, you can enter, guys. You know, the rules midnight.
Good job, Midnight. Glad you know. Time after having discussion, we were not arguing, want to see history created. It wasn't about the politics.
Someone got timed out. I wasn't even paying attention.
I didn't even see it. Did someone really bring up politics again? It's like, I feel like some people just can't handle. Like, they can't handle not talking about it.
They can't be normal human beings. Technically, I won last year, not this year. Okay, listen, buddy. Well, what month did you win? If you won last year, then you should be, what, a month away then? If you won in December? Or, like, when did you win? I don't remember what month you won.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a month away, so you won December last year. All right, so you're almost there then.
Well, we talked about it, and if this giveaway does, like, exponentially better than the last few have been,
they'll be a lot different.
Yeah, you can expect to probably see some more giveaways like this one. Just not notice why is this so high up. Uh-oh, what's behind the board?
Jilly, I never win, not even a gift card. Ruh-roh. Hopefully you win this time. Something behind the board.
No, I think it's the freaking IO shield. Oh, you might unscrew all of this. I think the IO shield, like where it has those little prongs, I think one of them's like sticking out a little too far.
How does the giveaway work? We can learn how the giveaway works by typing !giveaway in the chat. Keep in mind the specs are not updated because, again, we'll talk about it later. But you can learn more about how the giveaway works. You need 10,000 toast. You're in 10,000 toast, which is our loyalty system. It is not Twitch, whatever the heck they're called.
Channel points.
Channel points. It's not channel points. It's a currency. If you type !toast in the chat, you can see how much you have. You earn it by watching the stream, subbing, and things like that. But if you just look at that Imgur link, you can learn more about it and see how much toast you have. You can be like Dark Lord Vader and have a bajillion toast and have no problems whatsoever.
He's a cool guy because of that.
But yeah, there you go. Just make sure you have enough toast. And then we'll do the drawing during the giveaway stream, which will be next Friday. We stream for 6 hours. We have a lot of fun playing video games. We are going to be doing a cooking stream. And then we're going to...
Thanksgiving cooking.
Yeah, Thanksgiving cooking. And then we're going to, yeah, draw the winner.
Did you guys know that if the more channel points you have, the more the ladies like it?
That's true. You can flex that. We'll start shipping out like flex cards with how much toast you have.
It's like a credit card for toast.
Yeah.
It's like, my lady, let me pay. I will get them to dance for you. Go.
Yep, the giveaway is on the Twitch stream, by the way. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. And you can support with members. But you'll be able to watch it, but you need to have the toast system through Twitch.
You can watch it, you just can't win that way.
Yeah, I need to check. Maybe there's a way. I think if that'd be the one reason why we definitely need to keep Stream Elements. I need to see if Stream Elements will allow us to link to platforms. Because that'd be cool if you can use both platforms and then they can use Toast on both. But
That would be cool.
Who knows? That might break something.
You know, probably would. Probably would.
I like the SAG brackets included. That's industrial.
Yeah. That would suck if your GPU wasn't long enough.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and
get the EIEIO in.
Actually, I'm just gonna put one screw in it, but I don't think we'll have any problems.
You want a CPU?
Well, so I don't think we'll have any problems plugging it in. But I'm just gonna put one in, so if we need to take it out, we can.
What can't I use a gift card on if I ever win one? Huh?
Talking about the PC Bros gift card?
If you win a PC Bros gift card, you can get merch. You can put it towards the PC.
Yeah, anything on PC Bros is eligible.
A $50 PC Bros gift card.
Which is funny because, like, I remember when I first added that, we had, like, I guess people who wanted to use it redeemed it right away, but then we have not had, like, any redemptions to my knowledge in, like, a long time. Y'all been hoarding them. Yeah, people like to flex those points. And those are the same points for the giveaway, by the way, so just keep that in mind. If you happen to have, like, just enough, but I'm sure most of y'all are just fine.
I mean, I said I use mine.
Oh boy, we got a lot of freaking cables to pull through. You're gonna help me, just any of the cables that you see up top, just can I?
Wait, how'd that?
Some of them are like daisy chained already together.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to run those cleanly.
We might have to like save time.
Try pulling those through. Oh yeah, that's fine. There we go. You don't see them cables anymore. Like all the front, you see that they just ran all this through here?
Yeah, like automatically.
But it doesn't all go here.
No, most of it doesn't.
Sure. Sub! Chalupa Batman!
I like how that one was the actual sound it's supposed to be.
Don't you love it? Thank you, Chalupa Batman. It's because of the name.
You know what I just thought about? I know how we were talking about with if we did the Twitch alerts, we wouldn't have to use, what is it, Streamlabs anymore?
Streamlabs, yeah.
But is that where our...
Toast is through Stream Elements.
Not Toast, but where does the YouTube alerts come from right now? Is that Restream? Or is that...
That is...
Honestly, don't even know. I don't even have them set up at home.
I don't know which one I put it on. I think I may have put it on Stream Elements.
Okay, if it's Stream Elements, then we'd be fine.
I think it is. I don't remember. But I can switch. I would assume Stream Elements has the same thing if I accidentally put it on Streamlabs.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll figure it out one way or another.
Here's a front panel.
Do you ever use... I mean, so like, if you're a noob PC builder, you don't need to go the thermal grizzly thermal pad route. Like that's very enthusiast. It's very overkill. Buy yourself, if you're a new builder, buy yourself just a very basic tube of thermal paste, like some Arctic, the MX4 is what we use.
MX6, MX4. And I will say the pads are always worse.
Yeah.
Like if you do a reusable thermal pad, in no case are those, because like I've looked, they're never better than paste.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where, yeah, especially if you're a new builder, just go the normal thermal paste route. You'll like to have extra thermal paste too.
Yeah.
Because you never know when you're going to work on a PC.
Just get yourself a good sized tube. And yeah, don't worry about buying, like, I know, yeah, some people will buy like the $30 like thermal cryonaut grizzle master bear.
Grizzle polar bear.
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, just get like Noctua or MX 6, like any of those, and you're gonna be like.
There goes
totally
any future
fine.
sponsorship with Thermal Grizzly.
Yeah, sorry guys. Honestly, I don't even know. Thermal Grizzly might be better price at this point. I just know I've seen, you know, like when we used to do all the PC part picker things, and people would have like a $20 to $25 tube in their cart, and I'm like, that's dumb.
Let's see, the Cryonaut pads, how much are these Johns? Yeah, one pad's $20.
Wow. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, from the last time I checked, the pads are always worse than like entry-level thermal paste even.
It's just, yeah, everyone's saying it's very fragile. Good replacement for paste if you don't want to mess with messy paste, but it's very fragile, very fragile. So again, I wouldn't even, as a first-time builder, I bet you'd grab that thing and it'd break.
And on top of that, like, I know they're saying if you don't want to mess with messy paste, but like, how are you gonna? The only reason the pads are really useful are for builders who are constantly swapping out coolers and stuff, or CPUs.
Yes.
Once
Like,
you do the paste once, you never have to look at it again.
No.
So.
And like, you don't replace it like every year or anything. Like, we're talking like 4 or 5 years if you really want to.
So USB 2 or anything, or anything else you need to plug up?
No, I might need to take the power supply to put SATA in.
SATA.
SATA.
Oh, it needs SATA power.
Yes.
SATA power.
SATA power. I don't know what this SATA power is for, but for something.
I think there's RGB on the.
Oh, is it like the one where it has it like on the case?
So, yeah. If Furmark is showing, oh, that's gone. If Furmark is showing artifacting while scanning GPU, what do you mean scanning GPU? You mean just using the GPU? I mean, if you're doing any sort of graphically demanding tasks and you're getting artifacting, it might be your GPU. Mm-hmm. So regardless of Furmark or not, like if it's artifacting and you're seeing like clear artifacting, yeah, it might be your GPU.
I hate to tell you too, but like, I mean, it's been very rare. I know a lot of people, when they get artifacting, they'll be like, is there any way to fix it? And it's like, no. I mean, if your drivers are up to date and your Windows is up to date, that's basically it. I mean, you could try in a different build, but other than that, there's no mystery, or there's no miracle cure.
Anything else from like a GPU? No ARGB header using the hub.
Yeah, we'll just use the hub for this one because these are all really short. So yeah, you should be good.
It wasn't me. What do you mean it wasn't you?
It wasn't me.
Can a bad PCIe slot cause artifacting? I guess in theory.
I guess, yeah. I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen before, but in theory, sure.
But that's why I was saying, you know, if you have access to try another computer, like that's what I would do.
Yep. Always move the potential variable into another environment, and if it does the same thing, then it's bad probably.
Yeah, I would say pretty much whenever I see artifacting, it's like one of the first things I do. Besides the easy driver updates, that's like always the second is move to another PC. If it's still artifacting, like it is guaranteed, like it is the card. Because there's no way it would do it in 2 PCIe lanes. That's just too coincidental.
I don't see artifacts though. What does that mean, Patrick? You said if it's running Furmark and it's artifacting. What do you mean you don't see artifacts? I don't understand.
Explain yourself.
They're talking about those Indiana Jones artifacts.
Oh, okay.
Indiana Jones and that crystal skull. That crystal dome.
Oh boy.
If it's detected, it will artifact when doing something else. I don't know what you mean by that, Peter.
I'm really not sure. Is there a test? Are you saying there's a test in Furmark that like does artifacting testing? Is that what you're saying? Because I've never used that before.
And honestly, like, if you're basically saying that your card's totally fine, you just randomly decide to do this, then stop.
Yeah.
Like, I see people be creating problems, I swear. I see that all the time where, like, you know, you start, your PC's totally fine, and then one day you decide to download like Afterburner and look at your temps, and you're like, oh my god, I'm overheating.
It's like, buddy.
The artifact scan shows artifacts, but won't show any artifacting from the GPU. There's an artifact scanner in Furmark. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the original part. Did you have any problems before running this, or did you just decide to do this one day and you saw that test and you just did it? Like, are you having issues currently? Or is this the only thing that you've seen that you call a quote-unquote issue?
Furmark just tells me to text artifacts.
Okay, then you're fine.
Then you're fine. Ignore it.
Like, stop.
You're creating problems for no reason, Patrick.
Patrick, stop.
Patrick, if your PC's running fine, don't overthink it. What prompted you to do this, by the way?
Someone on Reddit told me to.
No problem, just decided to run the scan. Yeah, don't worry about it then.
Yeah.
You're fine. If you're not having issues, then there's nothing to be worried
Oh,
about.
CPUs. I just almost pulled this back
Oh, yeah,
through.
those are important.
And I only put one screw in the radiator, so if you need to move it, you can. Or 2 screws, actually.
I think it should be fine.
Your GPU will say 71C instead of below the normal 70, and I'll be like, no, my GPU's gonna die in 2 seconds if I don't repaste it. Yeah, see, that's exactly the reason why I don't ever have like FPS counters up. I don't ever have temperature, latency. I don't care. If my PC's running the game and I'm playing okay, then that's it.
Don't stress too much about it.
I know
Guys.
a lot of people just constantly run like they can't play a game without seeing their FPS, and I don't get that like at all.
Listen, guys, do you know why you build gaming PCs? It's to play video games.
Yes.
And if you're just sitting there stressing about the hard, I mean, to be fair, some people probably get more obsessed with like the stats than.
Oh yeah.
But like, than actually playing games. But the original concept of a gaming PC is, guess what? To play games. So play your damn games.
It unhooked.
We're unhooked? Oh.
It unhooked. Numbers. Now, I do think that that's just a PC building nature a lot of times is, you know, if you're willing to build your PC, that means that you do really like numbers and stuff, I guess. So, I get it to an extent.
Some of y'all need therapy.
Yeah, no, I'm in the crowd that Matt said where I'm like, I literally built a PC to game and do work, so that's what I do. I'm not an enthusiast who's like constantly wanting to like upgrade my hardware or anything. I want to upgrade it whenever I feel like I'm not getting something to its full potential.
Where are the rest of the these then?
Yeah, which recently, you know, I said this before, I've had like no problems with my PC like in a long time, but recently, I've noticed my PC has been just like really like, it's like just really slow to like turn on. And then once I get in Windows, it's like, it feels like a hard drive. It's like frozen and like really laggy for the first like few minutes. And then I've also noticed like I used to be able to Alt-Tab like so flawlessly. Now in every game it does the crap where like Alt-Tab, everything freezes, monitors black, turn off.
When's the last time you had a new Windows install?
Oh, it's been a long time.
Yeah, I was having a lot of issues, and then I did a fresh Windows. Was yours a Windows 10 upgrade to Windows 11, you think? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I
mine
just
was
really don't
so
want to do that.
jank. Yeah, no, I mean,
I'm willing to upgrade hardware before I do that.
Yeah, no, mine, I just did a new install when I got a bigger SSD. When I went to a Gen 4 drive, I bought a Gen 4 drive, and then I used my other one secondary, so I had to reinstall Windows, and then I was like, yeah, let's just do that.
So my current plan is do the upgrade, and we'll see how it goes, but do the upgrade and actually clone because I have like one of those OG Sabrent Rocket Gen 3s. It's like a 512. I got that like when those things, like when those like hit the market basically. So I'm gonna go to like probably a 2 terabyte Gen 4. Have David clone it. If it doesn't work, then I'll reinstall it. Like I want my PC to work. I just really don't feel like reinstalling Windows.
The beauty for me is actually, did I? No, I did. I have that NAS at home now, which makes it so much easier because I literally just copied everything to the NAS.
Right.
And then I like reinstall Windows and then just pull it all back.
I probably could do like a little backup kind of deal.
I don't know if CPL's made it here in time.
This looks nice.
These are reverse blade fans.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Well, I can flip them.
No, Kim, you can't.
Already in.
Some people's game is getting high score in Cinebench. That is very true.
So this is interesting because this is the same Fanatec MD5 case as that Cyberpower.
It's bigger.
It's different.
There's the one.
You know, guys, Jonah's one of those people, actually. We're just talking about the people that have to always have their FPS up in games.
Oh yeah, dude,
Jonah's one of those people.
I freak if it's not up. It's bad. It's bad. But then I feel like I'm unlocked. You know, I'm unleashed. Okay, so these are the same fans from the AIO.
The back one is,
The
yeah.
back one is okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was the same one.
Reinstalling Windows and then having to take the different game launchers to point back to the game is a task. Yeah, that can be a task.
Some of them don't even work. Like Epic doesn't work. Battle.net works pretty well. Steam works normally fine, but some of the like random launchers like EA or something, it does not work.
Yeah, a lot of my games are, well, most of all my stuff is on my hard drive. It's really just you know, Vegas and like applications that are on my drive. So yeah, I'll try to do the clone, and if that doesn't work, then, you know, I don't really have to reinstall all my games, which is nice.
There it is.
Flipperoonie.
There she goes.
Flipperoni, pepperoni.
I always have to have my temps up in games. Oh man, the way I don't care is crazy.
I check every so often.
As long as
just
my
to,
PC's
like,
not crashing.
I'll check just sometimes, like, because I have cam on my PC, so every time it boots up, I'll see cam, and I'm like, okay, temps look okay. But like when I'm actually gaming, no.
I leave my CPU temp on the.
That was a block.
On the block. That's
Oh
it.
yeah, that's a good
That's
idea.
all I do.
That's okay.
So then I can tell, but like the only game that I've actually noticed like my CPU gets hot in is Apex. I don't know why, but it's burning.
What is the best cloning software? So I know that back in the day I really liked Ease to Do. I will say there is almost no free cloning softwares unless you get something like Hiren's, which is kind of like a Linux-based operating system that you put on a flash drive.
Some really nice drives will come with their own cloning software.
Yeah. I really prefer just getting the physical ones. That's what we use here. We have one for each type. So we have SATA, we have SATA to NVMe, we have just straight NVMe. But having the physical ones where you can just press a button is so nice. You also know it wasn't a browser issue. Every other browser you would use has the same issue. Oh, DNS Probear. Yeah, internet browsers can be like total buttheads sometimes.
CPU sag bracket install on this thing too.
It's a quality bracket. It wraps around
That
it.
looks really cool.
You know what issue I've seen a lot
Now
is
it's
when the time and date is wrong. Like if your time is off by 1 minute even, your browser will be pissed about it. And sometimes game launchers just won't work. It's a security thing, you know, but it's goofy.
Ew, was it like?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is this? Okay. Whew. I was worried.
So a little pinch under there. Also, build it back.
It's a nice looking build.
Jonah calls this one the Hasbula.
If they made if iColor made another 120 mil reverse plate fan by itself, I would have bought it.
I didn't even notice there was a spot right there. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, can I need
Are the fans RGB?
Yeah, they're Infinity fans. They are RGB.
You said they are RGB?
Infinity. That's
So
R2.
Infinity RGB with no RGB on the RAM.
It's not. Yeah, there's no RGB on the RAM. Just because it might be able to do a hub.
I like how the Toasty Bros Google
It's
review
all-
is the
it's
one that
probably
gets
also
all the
a
like
review, so-
random like hate
The
reviews.
hate.
They just got
What are
another
we at
1-star
now?
one.
I'm in the boat like.
Are we at like a 3 something?
We're at 3.7 right now.
You know what? That's acceptable.
Well, we just got another, wouldn't call them a scam, but their value's terrible. But then they just talk about the PC Bros PC. Their
Yep.
most popular PC is $1,000. You can get it with this and this. You can get much better computer elsewhere. I understand they have to run a business, but their markup premium doesn't match their brand.
You want to know something, Matt?
What?
This is a tactic.
It's a tactic.
Keep the reviews off of PC Bros.
That's what the Toasty Bros is for. We'll take the heat.
Yeah. People will keep on watching, so screw it.
I mean, one of the top comments is something like, I don't like their computers, but I like their content. I'm like,
There
all
we
right,
go.
bet. You do you, boo.
talking about on the ad?
No, we have I made it, the Toasty Bros have like an actual business page a while back. And a lot of people leave bad reviews on the Toasty Bros business page thinking it's PC Bros basically.
Oh, that's fire.
And I'm like, you know what? Toasty Bros can just eat them.
And what's stupid is this, well, I mean, to be fair, it's never customers though. It's always like,
people who just watch us and they're like, don't buy their computers.
yeah, they're like, I watched them, you know, they did some good value, but then I checked their website and they're expensive, so don't buy from them. It's like, okay, I don't even know why you're leaving a review. That's not what you leave reviews for.
You're not doing the world a favor.
No. Like you didn't buy a product, so like you're not reviewing anything. You're reviewing our pricing. Make a YouTube video instead, loser.
You're putting the Morbius?
No, not in this build.
The
Morbius
Morbius?
Maximus?
Oh, blue. What the heck?
Yeah, it's blue.
Oh.
The Morbius.
I'm shopping the shelf for a personal fan of mine.
Say a personal fan?
Yeah, my
Thank you, Zach.
So my rear exhaust fan is a basic NZXT fan, and it is so loud. And for some reason, it won't adjust the RPMs in the BIOS settings. I've tried both the motherboard software and like downloadable Gigabyte Control Center.
You try one of these. Quiet 120 mil NZXT fan.
I could try that.
$5,000.
$5,000. $5,000's crazy.
No, I don't see us ever using that one black NZXT fan. $10.
What if I took one of these for like 3?
Sure. You can take those for 3.
Dude, is he bargaining right now?
That's
10,
a brand new
20,
inbox with the
50.
screws NZXT fan.
50. 100.
Ah, we're never gonna use this.
All right, you're pissing me off.
No, I probably should
500.
say, you know what? I actually have a plan for it now. I'm gonna plan something around it, that one fan.
A single exhaust fan.
Guys, I'm gonna plan an entire build around this fan.
I've done it.
That one guy we blocked.
Oh God, is it new or just the original?
It's that one. I don't know what it was.
Is it on PC?
I haven't seen that guy in a while. Is he doing okay, guys?
Which guy?
The unicycle guy?
Oh, that guy has a review on the Toasty Bros one. That's been there for a while. Yeah, that one's been there for a while.
Yeah, is he doing good?
I haven't seen if he's posted any more unicycle content.
Ooh.
This is crispy. Ooh!
Oh wait, can we fix this? See that cable up top?
Which game?
Oh wait, I got it.
What about, does this have its own button? The case RGB?
Oh, I
Or
don't
is-
know. I don't think I plugged anything in. Just try to switch. There's a button up there if you want to try it.
Assuming it's this one? Yeah.
Does it?
It does, yeah.
Okay. What do we want to do? Just RGB? What do you want, Jonah?
What do you want for this one?
We got a remote and a button.
A remote and a button.
So
The button's just for this.
don't be super picky.
Here, you hit it whatever you want.
That's not bad.
Blue? Oh yeah, now it's changing again.
I bet you wish NZXT could do that.
Is it white and blue? That's kind of cool.
I wish.
Here, let me. You said blue?
The thing's doing like a white and blue cycle. That's kind of, we could do the graphics card,
So
but
the reset switch is what controls the light bar?
yeah. Yeah, so you can mess with that.
Make sure that remote goes back in the box, of course. But there it is for
This
you.
freaking guy.
Did you just hiss at us? Haha.
What the hell?
Here you go. You gotta wear this.
Come on, you got some cool colors. I know you do. What's this kid? That's the little. Why did they all just strobe to white?
Yeah, why are they all like, they're no solid colors?
I need to get a picture of this build in a minute.
Let me get my stream picture.
Man, we all need pictures now.
I need a picture.
1, 2, princess who adore you.
Just
go
do
ahead
RGB.
now.
I figured it out.
Your knee has reflexes still. Come on.
Stop it. Pulls out a Glock.
I'm gonna shoot you in the knee, see if you flinch.
See if you feel it.
Break your knee. Nope, didn't move. Still alive.
Break your knee.
I like that cooler. What's that logo?
The Thermalright.
Thermalright.
Oh, really?
Pretty cheap cooler, yeah.
It's pretty good though.
It's neato.
What have you decided on, partner?
I won't do RGB, I promise. I actually like this blue and purple.
Is it the proper blue and purple like I was looking for yesterday?
Yeah. It is.
You know what?
Oh, RGB.
Alright, Siri.
No, I think whenever the fans look really good, I do like RGB.
Check out my back.
Like those are some good RGB fans right there.
Do they ever read chat? Is there someone really
God.
bitching in our chat right
Why is
now?
there always someone? There's always that one
Justin,
person.
chill. I never watch YouTube lives. I'm a big Twitch watcher and only stick to Twitch, but watching these folks build PCs live is actually fire. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you.
Let's go!
You hitting us with, do they ever read? Yeah, we do.
And then he complimented us. He was mad that we weren't reading his
We're
compliment.
just doing RGB.
No.
You get this picture, Jonah.
I'm sorry.
Dude, this is ridiculous. Just pick
He's
a
not
freaking
really
color,
sorry.
man.
Oh, it's not the same.
Isn't it kind of the same?
This is just darker blue.
Ew, what are we doing? What's the red? That's what looks horrible together.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus. So many modes.
Chad, just look at my back.
Oh, okay. All right, hold up. I can cover this.
It's like a light blue and a dark blue. Or light blue and a blue.
Oh, I found it. I found it.
We messes with that.
That's built diff.
Now we see the RGB Gigabyte logo.
We're gonna have to do a really good job keeping the prints with the PC.
Yeah, I've been putting them in the boxes.
Yeah. Might have to, we'll figure something out eventually, the better system, but it'll work.
Do we need like little holders for them?
Yeah, almost, you know what would be smart is like the Pokemon card deck holders kind of?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me change yeah, maybe just that one.
Hold up, I got this. Ooh. It's still so bright.
The background's very bright.
Rose, it takes the same amount of time just to take the picture with the camera and put it in Slack as my phone, so better quality.
You said where you roll.
There you go. All right, guys, if there's a guide to raid, I'll check, but if not, we'll find somebody to raid. You'll watch them do that thing, and I'll sign that photo when I come back.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
As good as it can get. All right, guys, we're printing it off. You want to see it? Just wait for it. Wait for it. Here it comes.
Here she comes.
Meow. And now we wait.
I'm happy with this one. This one's cool.
Yes, Junga. Yes.
It hit the spot. This is what I was hoping for. With the,
Blue. Double Destroyer. I hope Matt sees that, you too nosy.
Yeah, so that one has a little light strip going down the side here. I don't know if it's like that's the Mark II or what. But
What's the approximate sale price? This PC will be $1625, which is pretty good price for a really nice looking build. And it's gonna perform, as good as it looks. Don't worry.
1440p monster
Monta.
with a Toasty Roast 3% discount. You're looking at $1576. Not too shabby for a little build like this. They kind of run.
All right, guys, we're rating Nearest TV. You two nosy, I'm sorry. We'll have to just remind us tomorrow, and we'll raid that person as long as they're alive. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.